Obviously an exciting game tonight. It feels great to be back at the Stew. But again, we've been talking quite a bit with this group. Just how do we want the game to feel, and really focusing on our starts. The last couple of games, that first quarter, we haven't been as sharp and haven't played with the energy that we feel like we can. And I thought tonight we really started off the game with some great energy. You got to give credit to GW. They obviously put the pressure back on us in the second half, but I think it was a really great experience for us to show some composure and some poise and some growth from some of our tough games. And we just did an incredible job from the foul line down the stretch, and that's a huge piece to be able to earn a big win.
Questions? Can you kind of speak more on that, like weathering the storm? Like you guys started off so strong, and GW just kind of started firing back in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. But you guys never lost the lead since the first basket of the game.
Yeah, I think. For us, it's our piece of, being able to maintain that defensive intensity, even if, it seemed like it started to get really tight with some of the calls, and really our defense was putting them at the foul line. And we had to make some adjustments to that. And then, for this group, I think it's that composure, that poise on the offensive side, and the ball kept moving. You saw, a big assist from Deja to go across for us to get the three. You saw McKenna have a big pass down to Ann to get us some easy buckets. And, we just, I think in the past, when the game has gotten tight, we try to do it ourselves a little bit, and I think tonight we really kept sharing the ball, whether the shot went in or not. The ball was moving more.
You guys also dominated on the rebounding side of this game as well. Was that a focus coming into this game? Or?
Yeah, completely. We talk about the pace that we want to play at and being able to get out in the open floor, and a big piece of that is that we've got to control our defensive glass. And then tonight I thought we did a really good job of just getting offensive rebounds. I think we had 10 of them at one point, and that was just setting the energy piece that we keep looking for. And I thought Lucia started off the game really great for us and really helped us get that energy going.
And Sarai, you've had a couple really good games these past couple nights, against Richmond, even though you guys lost, but you still had 17 points or something like that. Scored over 15 points in your last couple of games. Is that something, how do you feel about that momentum? Is your confidence growing?
I would have to say yes, my confidence is growing. Just staying in the gym after practice, getting up shots, making sure I'm still sharp on what I can do.
Yeah. And offensively, you guys tonight were really moving the ball around really well. Was that something you guys focused on in practice, something you were emphasizing tonight, kind of Coach O'Boyle was saying?
Yeah, I feel like that's something we worked on in practice, just keeping the defense moving.
Yeah. And what can you say about your teammates hitting those clutch free throws?
All I can say is we got some dogs. Everybody wants to win on this team. Everybody, you can just feel it. You can feel the energy. Even everybody on the bench, everybody just wants to win, genuinely.
Well, and what does this do for the team, from a player's perspective? Coming up in a big lead in the first half, and then GW starts to fight back, but you guys hold on and didn't lose your composure, like Coach was saying.
It feels good to see us fight it out. Even though towards the end GW started firing back, it feels good to see us everybody staying together and saying we're not gonna let them win. We got this. No matter what.
You guys have been really good at home this season. Is there any reason for that? Why?
It's the fans. It's the fans. It's definitely the fans.
Great. Anything you guys are looking for? You guys got Davidson next, right? Yeah. Anything you're looking forward to?
Oh, Mac's back there smiling. We can't wait for the travel and the snowstorm, but a little cool experience that we have, just how great Coach Martelli is. We're flying down there early, and the men are letting us use their practice time, their shoot-around time, so that we can get onto the court earlier since we have a noon game on Sunday, and then we're going to take the team to support the guys that night. And, I just think it's great that, VCU basketball is so supportive of each other, and, we're excited to see the guys get after it and then turn around for a big game for us on Sunday, and probably a little snow and ice to make it just a little bit more fun. So.
And just one more thing, this was a Big Ten, conference game, which was huge for you guys because they had the same record as you guys in the conference. How do you feel about the way the rest of the conference schedule is going to go for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, we've played, I think all the top teams, at least once, obviously including Davidson this weekend. And, I think it's just a really good learning experience for us. So then when we do play some of these teams again the second time, we're taking that knowledge into it. For us, it's one practice, one shoot around, one game at a time, and we know this weekend will be a challenge. And then when we come back, it'll be our first meeting with Fordham, and kids' game is always great. We'll be practicing with some loud music on and going over our hand signals, and hopefully, the weather holds off so that we can have a great atmosphere here.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.